Every day in this industry is like a brand new adventure. It's so dynamic. There's so many different paths that you can guide a company like WeedMD down, and so many different ways in which we can evolve as a company and continually get better. I think the important thing to remember is that the roots of this industry are in medical. The medical industry is what drove this forward. It was the medical needs of patients in this country that have evolved and created this industry. There's so much happening that you have to almost take a very basic approach and say, how are we gonna succeed as an organization?
As marketers, we wanted to build a brand that made you feel good and made you happy, and you felt you could connect with, and you'd walk away with an experience that was positive. Color Cannabis has really done that with a bright, optimistic, and very open mentality. Color Cannabis exists to help the world be more open to what cannabis means for them. It's optimism and trying to figure out, what this plant actually can do for the world. And, we talked about how do people make the most out of their lives, and, a higher standard of living is unique to each person. And I think that means you have to think about what are the moments that you appreciate the most. And I think openness allows you to figure out what those moments might be.
Ultimately, people have really unique experiences with cannabis, and they're different and individual to each one of them. And how can we champion them as the users versus trying to tell them what cannabis is for? To me, it's a really personal experience, and I think we want to stand for those personal experiences versus over-define them.
We have a little bit of everything, so there is a little bit for everybody. We have chosen those winners of the past, and those winners are still shining in the LP system. We had 2 strains in the top 5. It's been a decade and a half, for sure, of hard work just to get the strains that we have here at WeedMD.
All the equity and everything that we've created in our grow that we're excited about, all those best practices that have given us the quality that we're so well known for, nothing's changing. That's the product that's going into Color Cannabis.
This world is no longer the world of 50, 20, 10 years ago. And so Color Cannabis is WeedMD's approach to this new world and this new environment. It's so multifaceted. It has so many different applications that, again, the opportunities are almost endless.